Well, the first commute on the Pegaso 650 Trail Aprilia, exotic, starts today. Oh yeah! Okay. Don't look at the crack of my arse. In terms of direct comparison to my VFR, this is pretty much the best way. That guy's probably confused. He's like, I'm pretty sure your bike was different. Yeah, I mean, this I do realise when I compare this to a VFR, I am literally comparing apples to oranges in almost every way, shape and form. But it's the only real way I know how to do it. I mean, it's so strange. The bike is, the way I feel on the bike is completely different. Not just in terms of like, you know, ergonomics, but just sort of the way I'm feeling about the ride. A lot of that, I think, has got to do with noise and the power. I don't have the power, so I don't find myself overly going for it. That mirror is like the worst angle I've ever seen. Yeah, you got to be quite aggressive with the rev for the downshift. I don't know why I'm coming this way. I'm gonna have to bibbity bobbity boo my way through the traffic lights probably. Oh well, not a huge issue. Oh, I'm missing those heated grips though. First thing in the morning. I mean, the handguard, I think I could probably do with readjusting the handguards, possibly, I don't know. Well, the entire point is to stop the branches whacking the levers, not necessarily protect my hands. I have bought some new brake pads, front and rear, oil filter, spark plug, some strange reason I can get all of that for the same cost of air filter. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that is. Why, I don't know why the air filter's so expensive. So I need to sort of take it out and I might just wash it.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Wait, is anyone coming behind me or in front? Literally. No one coming. Because I'm so far, I say I'm not so far ahead, I'm sort of like a week ahead, time frame wise. So the videos people are seeing now were recorded a week ago, and I kind of feel a little bit guilty at this point. I mean, I didn't purposely try and mislead anyone into the whole buying a Himalayan thing. I kind of really still want to have a try of one, but it's you know, just the way things worked out. And how badly I was getting mucked around by people in showrooms. I did notice though, whether it's a seat height thing, or the fact that I've got this top box in the way. When I was getting on and off the Himalayan in the showroom, it was much easier for me to do with my dodgy right leg than it is for me. Basically what I need to do is step on the pegs. Use the foot pegs to boost so I can get my leg, my right leg clear of the seat. It doesn't bend, doesn't fully like, yeah, bend. That's the word, because there's no foot, there's no other bend. It only bends in one way. Yeah, so it kind of hits a point. It's not like tight muscles. It just literally locks. There is no more movement at that point. It's completely rock solid. So trying to, when I get my foot caught, especially at the petrol station looking like a right pleb, I need to remember to park a little bit further away from the pump, so I've got room to kind of, ooh, that's the wrong gear, isn't it? Absolutely the wrong gear. Yeah, there's nothing worse than looking like some sort of invalid trying to get off your bike. I'll be giving it a big clean after weekend as well, and a little once over and a little tidy up. The mist that I was getting, which is obviously gone now, that's a common thing apparently. It's also common on the Royal Enfields, I believe. So the way to get rid of that, someone said it was to you poured loads of silicone beads inside it, like opened it up at the back and then poured like those silicone packets in. I don't know what the It's rattling, but it's also like a one cylinder, so the whole thing's shaking. God, I've never been so sensible on these roads in my life. Part of that is because I'm wearing a mesh jacket, because I'm just assuming it's going to be absolutely red as when I leave work today. So I thought I might just be a bit extra chilly in the morning, nice and comfortable on the way home. I'll tell you what, the one thing I have been thinking about though, in reference to when I was going to get the Himalayan, was this bike currently feels super slow, right? I mean, it doesn't help that I can't see where I'm going, but it feels so ploddy compared to what I'm used to. And knowing that this has got double the power, like horsepower of the Himalayan, I'm wondering whether the Hemi would have been too slow for a Philistine like myself. It was literally the reason why I had so much issues with the Suzuki Intruder. I was just so busy trying to like rev the nuts off that. Where are you going on full panniard up this time of the day? Well, I've tried something a little bit different with the microphone as well, if it's still attached. Yeah. Because this engine is so much more quieter and I don't want to mess around with settings all the time, I've actually I've used a clamp to move the microphone much closer to the exhaust. It's not really a bike for that, and I may just, every time I go on this bike, not bother with the extra microphone. But I do get some really enjoyable little pop-pops. Right, I'm gonna go the other way. Not because I'm embarrassed to be behind the biker at all. It's because I'm in a chill mood today. I'm chilling out. Chilling. My arms don't like this position, but it's so strange. I can already feel my arms being more fatigued than they would be. Just being held up slightly higher than this, than my easy leant forward on my arms. So well, my arms aren't really doing much on the other bike. It's all in my thighs. Whee! I do like the lightness of it, the way it sort of just falls into corners, especially in comparison to a heavier bike. I mean, my VFR tips in quite nicely. It's quite stable, unless the back end steps out, which it's generally pretty stable for me. I haven't got a huge backlog of bikes to compare it to, really. Yeah, like sitting at 3,000 RPM in any gear, it's good for cruising, but you need to be dropping it like it's hot to pick up speed. Yeah, sorry, so I was saying with the I never noticed that, like at helicopters and stuff. The intention was never to sort of to say I was getting one bike to then specifically get another. It literally was just happenstance, and the fact I was getting so annoyed by garages. But that Breton Motorcycles dream, that's what you want. When I want this bike, here's my money, and then the guy goes, okay then, thank you for your money. At no extra cost, I shall do this, and this. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it was delivered for free, outstanding. I'm getting pretty cold now. So far, so good.